Kamusta? Welcome to my channel. I'm your bookish tour guide to stories that don't just stay on the page. They grab you by the collar and shake you awake. Today, we're talking about a book that feels less like a dusty old classic and more like a secret blueprint. A message smuggled out of a prison cell and straight into our modern lives. We are diving into Mga Ibong Mandaragit by the legendary Amado D. Hernandez. Now, picture this. The final tragic scene of Rizal's El Filibusterismo, Simone's treasure of jewels, meant to burn the country down in revolution, sinks into the murky depths of the sea. Fade to black, end of story. Or is it? What if, decades later, a new hero found that treasure, but instead of using it for personal revenge or more violence, he used it as a seed to fund a different kind of fight, a fight against the new predators circling a nation just freed from one cage only to find itself in another. That's the electrifying jump start of Mga Ibong Mandaragit. And who was Amado? He wasn't just a writer in a quiet study, he was a journalist, a labor leader, a fierce critic of power, and he wrote this masterpiece while imprisoned for his ideas. The heart of this story is our hero, Mando Plaridel. Think of him as the answer to Simone's tragic ending. He is a former houseboy who became a guerrilla fighter, and his journey begins with a map from an old revolutionary, Tata Matias. This map leads to Simone's lost treasure, the very same jewels from Rizal's novel. But here's the genius twist. For Mando, the treasure isn't the gold, it's just the tool. The real treasure he seeks is justice. So what does he do with this fortune? He doesn't buy a mansion or start a corporation. He founds a newspaper called Kampilan, a sword of truth to cut through the lies. He establishes the Freedom University, a place to create the thinkers, not just followers. He invests in empowering the poor and fighting for the land that rightfully belongs to them. So, and who is he fighting against? The birds of prey in the Thailand. These are the new predators in the Philippines fresh from World War II. They are not always foreign colonizers anymore. Often, they are our own. Characters like the vicious landowners Don Segundo Montero, who will sell out his neighbor to any new master, Japanese or American, if it meant protecting his own wealth and power. So he is the face of a local elite that learned all the wrong lessons from history, becoming the new oppressor feeding on its own people. That's what makes this 1969 novel feel like it was written yesterday, maybe even tomorrow. One of the most powerful ideas in the book is that the real Mandaragit, the real birds of prey, aren't just the obvious villains. They are the systems, the mentalities, the greed that convinces people to tear each other apart for scraps, while a few feast at the top. Amado is asking us, when the foreign flag comes down, what rises in its place? Is it our own flag, or is it just a new banner for the same old game? So in the end, Mga Ibong Mandaragit is more than a novel. It's a challenge. It's a prayer sent across generations. Amado from his prison cell was talking to us, here and now. Maraming salamat talaga for listening to this vlog. If you are looking for a book that will challenge you, make you think deeply about our society, and connect you to a powerful thread of Filipino thought and protest, then I really suggest you pick up Mga Ibong Mandaragit. Because it's not just a story, it's an experience. So, is it an easy read? So, it can be tough, dense, and uncompromising, but it is an essential one for anyone who wants to understand the deep, tangled roots of our present. I believe it absolutely is. It's a book that doesn't want to be just read. It wants to be answered. If you like this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Hanggang sa muli, ingat palagi. Maraming salamat for listening.